Branches bring nutrients to the leaves.
Make homes for little birdies. I like playing on trees. Why trees are important is because they give us oxygen. I love how beautiful trees are.
Just visiting the trolls was really inspiring, and thinking about how that would apply to kindergartners and how they still believe in magic and love the forest. And then when I kind of asked my colleagues, they just were like all in right away. And then I think when you guys saw the trolls in Maine too, it was kind of magical for us as well.
I think of like when we were trying to come up with a name for him and they were all talking to one another and bouncing ideas off of each other, and then we worked together to write up the names and take a vote and things like that. You know, the ways that they were working together, they were just very kind.
So our kids are out there already loving the trees and caring about them, and this was a nice way to bring in, you know, other curriculum like, you know, life cycle of trees and math and writing and science. We also were fortunate that we could set aside 3 days as like troll work days. Everyone got a chance to get hands on the tools and, you know, saw something or chisel something.
5-year-olds with saws. That brings stress to some of us.
How did you deal with that?
Small groups. And just scaffolding and just like breaking it down, where to hold your hand when you have a saw. Life skills really, and in the moment, and a lot of deep breathing and hoping.
I had one little guy just come over to the table and he just took over the ratchet set and he was teaching everybody how to use it, including myself. Around the time that we were putting the final touches on the troll, they were so excited that even those who weren't included in the group that was currently working on the troll, they started building other baby trunkies. Mm-hmm. So they wanted to work in the same vicinity, the same area, so they could be close and still be working together to create their own little versions of Trunky.
Trolls, trolls, trolls on my mind. Come to Vin's, you will find the kindergartners from the race school have created something real cool.
How do we get these things that weigh, you know, 300 pounds to Vin's into the forest, like those kind of, and the kids unfortunately weren't there for that because we had to install everything before the symposium. But, you know, coming back and them saying, you know, how did it go? Where is he? When do we get to see him? And it connected us to the community. Like Michelle's family is actually the one who did the transport for us, and her whole family came on board.
The most important thing that children can do for the earth, and that most important thing is to love the earth. They're just so proud of the work that they've done, and they want to share it.
And this is just a fun way to connect science standards with the magic of being 5 and 6. They go in the woods and they imagine these things anyway. We just kind of brought it to life.